Guru, genuine thoughts on how long it would take you to KO Schmidt? I think I would finish Schmidt in the first round. I do. So yeah. What I'm not letting happen, though, is them saying, it's in 6 weeks, Goo. You got to get here. You got to get here and give us this hype that we wouldn't have if you didn't come. Like, that ain't happening, dude. No one's locking me into some... And then I have to go and do it. I don't dance to their tune. You know what I mean? How long would you train for the fight? Probably a few weeks. 6 weeks, probably 5 weeks. I'd go train with Tom Aspinall. I'm sure if I rocked up to the gym, he would let me train there. Dude, Pereira, stop talking about 185. Shut the man. I'm sick of it. You just want a free fight. That means you don't lose the belt. If you're going to do that, test yourself at heavyweight. Why is he not talking about heavyweight? That's legacy. This is re-getting the same legacy. Get new legacy. It actually pisses me off. You won't let that BS happen? I hope so. Not because I'm like, oh, I hope Drickers don't lose his belt. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I think Drickers would lose at light heavyweight and beat him at 185, probably ragdoll him. But I want to see the Aspinall fight. I want to see the... That's yes or no, chat. Once Jones is gone, that's the biggest fight the UFC can make. There's no bigger fight in the UFC than Aspinall Pereira. If Aspinall goes on to beat Khalil then Ankalaev, and Tom beats the winner of Garn Volkov, which is Garn, that is the biggest fight they can make. Right there. That'd be a blockbuster fight. I don't know if it would do 1 million, but it would do like a large amount. You're going to be in a weird spot if Moicano and Paddy fight, but who do you really have in that one? Because the BJJ might cancel out. I think Paddy, with his awkward angles on the feet, could get him. And time isn't on the favor of Moicano. Like, I think this is going to be a scrap between him and Benoit Saint Denis. You know? And if he gets through it, it's just like, can he maintain where he's at right now? Paddy is a massive lightweight, and he's really strong, quick, athlete. I think Benoit is a little slow. I don't think Benoit's going to clip him bad. I can see Benoit beating him up and TKOing him. I don't think he clips Moicano. I don't see Benoit catching him at range on the feet. I could see Benoit landing a body kick and Moicano feels it and then he starts teeing off a bit. But I don't see him clipping him with a punch. He ain't Jalen Turner. You know, I've always thought Jalen Turner would beat Gaethje as well, by the way. And I had that. I shouldn't say things like that because it is a weird take. But there's a few matchups where bottom level guys, I think, could beat top level guys. I don't think that's a crazy take. I could see that. I could also see him fumbling it and breaking and getting finished, but I could so see that. Dude, Aldo's the underdog against Mario Batista. I'm taking that money. Aldo is quite a sizable underdog against Mario Batista. Dude, Batista nearly lost to Damon Blackshear. Arguably did. I'm taking Aldo there. It's a tough one to predict, but I will take Aldo. Oh, is it at altitude? Yeah. He won't lose by decision. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm... Maybe that's why they've got Aldo a bit lower. But I'm still going to take Aldo, though. I think he does win that. What path for Paddy do you think would most likely get him to the lightweight strap? Moicano, Gaethje, title shot. Gaethje is the way in for Pimlet. I'm being real. It just is. Gaethje's got a style where if you do lose, it will be brutal. But it's, you know, it's an approachable guy to try and implement your game plan against. You know what I'm saying? Even if you think Gaethje wins, it's just, I don't think he beats Poirier. You know, he ain't beating Arman. I don't think he beats Oliveira. Gaethje's the one. I know you guys think he wins, and I could see that as well. But I'd like his shot again. Actually, I think Paddy probably could win. But that's the one out of the top dogs. It ain't Arman. It ain't Oliveira, and it isn't Poirier. It's Gaethje. That's the way in. I know we're not talking about the champ, though. That's where he's got to get to if he beats one of these guys. Gaethje chews the fuck out of his leg, dude. Could do. Pimlet keeps good range, though. Two-footed Pimlet keeps very good range. You know what I'm so glad didn't happen to Pimlet? Imagine he drew the Michael Johnson fight. I'd kind of worry that that is the one that would actually get him slumped. Anyone else? It's actually very interesting that a lot of people's careers are like dictated by just what matchups they got on the way up, you know? Because he has got good takedown defense, Michael Johnson, like for a bit. Eventually he starts getting lazy with it, and maybe Pimlet would have taken over later if he got there. But I could so see Michael Johnson catching him or some shit, you know? Then again, I thought Bobby Green could, but I picked Pimlet, but I thought Bobby Green could at least tee off a bit, but he didn't even get any shots off. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see that Devin Haney is suing Ryan Garcia? Actually, such a bitch move. Like, I get overturning a loss and not considering it a loss, like on a technicality. I get that. He's suing Ryan Garcia for battery, fraud, and unjust enrichment. For battery. Bro, Devin Haney is straight up a fucking bitch. Like, straight up, dude. He should get for that shit. What a lame ass. Battery, fraud, and unjust enrichment. Like, bro, he got fined millions. You know? He got tested positive. He got the win taken away from him. He got suspended from the sport. You don't need to then get an extra fucking thing out of him. Like, it's so fucking weird. Ryan Garcia said, Your Honor, he simply struggles with left hook syndrome. Okay. I don't think that's going to hold up in court, dude. But there you go. And I quote, Haney suffered damages in that he suffered physical injury, reputational damage, which will amount to millions of dollars, and emotional and mental distress. Yeah, this is a bitch-made bitch that got in the ass by Diddy. Yeah, I'm in. That's my theory as I play my character, seeing as this guy's the suing type. Just playing a character. You know what I'm saying? What a fucking weirdo. If DC did this after losing to Jones, he'd be bullied to this day. He would be bullied, yeah. But the Jones win doesn't even, like, people don't even see it as like, oh, you didn't really lose. You know what I mean? They don't even give him that, you know? They don't even call Jones a cheat for it. They just let it happen. At least Ryan gets called a cheat. Diddy was having fun with Haney. Okay. Didn't Mark Hunt try the same thing with Brock? He did, actually, yeah. He really did. I think he must have got paid out. The UFC just settled for like $375 million to those fighters that were trying to sue them, right? So that's big for the UFC to get that off their shoulders, because now the case can't be restarted. You know what I mean? That was the chance. So I'm glad that didn't happen. Can you imagine if they had to pay out 50% to the fighters? They'd never fucking fight. Ever. Ever. Literally never fucking fight. Ever. But the corrupt judges threw that out and said, no, they need to get more. Yeah. A judge deemed it as not enough and reopened. No. That was the resettlement of 375. They've already done it. This is the update. They've already seen that news. We've already seen that news. This is an updated bit of news that came out today. It was on ESPN. Thank you for the membership, Michael Sisler. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars, Ryan. Hello, good sir. I have a take that I need your opinion on. DJ having a whole other run in one upper weight class is better than GSP's one win over Old Bisping at 185. But I would say that GSP's legacy was above DJ's before he moved up to 185 and before DJ went to 1FC. So DJ was playing catch up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars, Ryan. One win over Old Bisping at 185 puts him over GSP at the GOAT of MMA. True. Thank you for the $10. It doesn't at all, though. But it could do. But like comp level, it's GSP. You know. Thank you for the $5. Buzzin 53. I will say this, yes or no? Well, I guess it would be like the Matt Hughes situation for his Dominic Cruz. I think Dominic Cruz is a more acceptable loss for DJ than any loss GSP has on his record. But then again, DJ lost to Brad Pickett. But he was like forced to be up a weight class when that was happening. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars, dude. Thank you for the 10 Canadian dollars, dude. There's an argument. There's some argument. But GSP overall, I think, has the better resume. And he redeemed his losses. Double redeemed the Hughes one. You know what I mean? So that's big as well. GSP looks roidy, though, going off Derek's tells. Does he? Is GSP's physique so impossibly attainable for a guy who's 5'10", 5'11", with wide shoulders? Like, I really don't think so. Sorry. Like, that's not enough for me. I need more than just, oh, he breathed out in that one picture and that's roids. Plumboism. Or, wow, he looked in shape. Like, you know what I mean? GSP has gyno on both sides, later removed. Obvious difference. He had slight rings around his nips once in a picture that you've seen. They did not get removed surgically. Sorry. You can claim the robbery win over Hendricks. I don't mind that. Not juice to the gills. You can't absolute bulletproof say that. You just can't. There's one picture of him with like a white ring on the underside of his nips after a 5-round fight. And that's it. There's no like big boob, natty gyno and scars from the surgery marks afterwards. There's no Adesanya big tit hanging off of his chest. Sorry, there just isn't. There's one picture of GSP after a 5-round fight where he has these rings underneath. Like slight white discoloring of his nips. That's all it is. Sorry.